Welcome to Brown's Rant with Dez, aka Dez Rant. The fact that sometimes I look like a retard, and that's what this word's actually about. It's about words. And yes, I got my Dez shirt underneath here. It's cold down here. I got the heater on over there. And we're going to be talking about words. But the reason why sometimes I look like a retard when I start a live, I'm not sure when it's going to start actually recording, because I've tried it at 1 second, I've tried it at 6 seconds, and every time it's different when it actually, I think it goes by the voice, which really chaps my ass because you know what? It's besides the point. It's like, as soon as it says one, it should start recording. I'll be like in the middle of a freaking phrase and it's starting to actually, for fuck's sake, come on. YouTube, do better. You're better than this. You're a big timer. You're a big timer. But tonight we're doing, oh, by the way, happy Wednesday through Tuesday night, morning, afternoon, and evening. I can't have it because I'm looking at the timer and get a whole spiel about the damn timer because it's wrong every freaking time. I've tried it at 3 seconds. I've tried it at 6 seconds. Every time, same freaking concept. Please, YouTube, get it right. You're the big boy. You're not Facebook. You're not Instagram. Rumble's still, Rumble's your big brother. Let's be honest. Rumble is younger than you are, but still your big brother. Words. Let's talk about words, shall we? Where to begin? Words. This is going to be a fun one for me. The fact is, at the end of the day, the media makes this fun for us. When Trump mocks Tim Walz, calling him a retard. Tampon Timmy. It fits. He wants to put tampons in boys' bathrooms. Retard. I do not apologize for the word, but first and foremost, I'm going to say this right here. When I say retarded, I'm not talking about special needs. Those people are special. They're awesome people. And I know plenty of them, and they're fantastic. And they know a lot more than what a person thinks, actually. I hate when people put them down and call them that the R word, because to me, they're not that. To me, retarded actually is the left, or some people on the right. The fact is, when you're a governor of Minnesota, and you're putting tampons in a bathroom for boys, for girls, to me, that's freaking insane, crazy bullshit. How's it going, everybody? If you enjoy this content, please hit the like, notification bell, subscribe. This one's going to be a fun one because I'm making fun of Tim Walz. I got a few other words I'm going to be bringing up here because, you know what, at the end of the day, retarded is not offensive whatsoever. I will actually start reading your guys' comments once I get done with my spiel here, and then I'll gladly actually listen to your guys' comments. Retarded is not about special needs. It's about people that are being idiots. A.K.A. Tim Walz is a prime example of that. Putting tampons in a bathroom. Silly. The left has created such a freaking device on so many different words. Rainbow, example. Rainbow used to be God's sign that he would never flood the earth. Didn't realize how many years later, just kidding, God is flooding the earth with a bunch of homosexuals. Oh, but I don't say it. I don't make the jokes. People tell me. I would never say it. People tell me. Don't yell at the messenger. Just saying it. Another fun one is fag. Back in the day, fag was a cigarette. Now it's a fag. Oh, no more of this. It's no more of this. Oh man, you gotta love. They can't make this stuff up. And to think about it, back in the day when it was the good old days when you were actually just having fun with your friends. Flintstones song said it the best. Having a gay old time was actually having fun with friends. Now it's somebody's gonna get in the butthole, I guess. I don't get it. People tell me. You can't make this shit up. And I got a Christmas one. I'll wait till the end. Those are the ones I want to talk about right now. There was more, but I was like, you know what, screw it. It was kind of getting late. I was bullshitting with some people, and I was like, fuck it. I gotta just do some of the big ones right now. I think it's funny how we've changed the dictionary because it fits somebody else's agenda. Isn't it weird how words can change? It's an amazing thing. Like friends and enemies is one, but that's actually legit one because they definitely don't mean the same. But what I'm getting at actually is that these typical words such as rainbow, fag, gay, hell, even retard. The fact is, retarded back in the day was actually legit. It was special needs. Like the left, and I guess the right at that point, made it into the insult that it actually became. When it comes down to the whole thing, if I'm wrong, please let me know. But thank you once again for those who are watching. If you guys enjoy the content, please hit the like, notification bell, and subscribe. I always appreciate the comments on that one. We're talking about words. Today we're talking about words. And how the left has created... Hell, when Trump made the comment that Tim Walz is retarded. And we're not talking about special needs. Like I was saying, we're not talking about special needs. We're talking about people that are morons that know better, or we thought knew better. I mean, he was the one that put tampons in boys' bathrooms. So you know what? Words are important, and the people out there don't get it, especially on the left. Just like the whole gay, fag, rainbow thing I was talking about a little bit earlier. When you change words, the definition of a word, it's kind of crazy. I mean, they can't change Jesus Christ. When they said Jesus, I was like, hey, screw it, I'm going to put Jesus on there. They can't change him because he's the Lord and Savior. He's the one that's going to bring us up to paradise. But the devil, he's the opposite. But there's two different words. Two big different words. Let's get back to the topic at hand. By the way, I appreciate all the... I'm going to be catching up on my Bible actually next month. I'll be talking about that in the near future. When it comes to words, though, it takes a group like the left to create a different meaning for everything. Let's take the rainbow. We're going down the list right here. I got rainbow, fag, gay, and we're going to finish with retard. And then, of course, we're going to end with Christmas because that's what the season actually is. We're getting close to Christmas time. The rainbow. Like, I'm not sure if I said it in my head or if I said it on the live. The rainbow was a prime example of God's grace to this planet that he would never flood the earth again. Actually, I did say it on here. And then I did say until he was going to do the rainbow flag of fags. Come on, that's funny. It's a comedy show. The fact is, at the end of the day, then the left took that to their own advantage of saying, you know what? We're going to make that beautiful colors, which actually is a beautiful sign, and make it ours. Prime example of what the left does. Taking something that was righteous, something gracious from God, and making it evil. And the fact is, we've allowed it. We've allowed it for so many years now. And I know we're slowly going in the right direction, at least. But let's go to the next one. Let's go to fag. Fag was a cigarette. And we all know what fag actually is nowadays. I guess I'll get to the comments a little bit later. I enjoyed reading that one. Let's go to fag, because it was a cigarette back in the day. All of a sudden now it's a faggot. Two guys wanting to do whatever they got to do. It's like so much of the stuff that the left's created that were already words are almost it's Everything is sexual to the left. And yes, sex does matter. But does it matter that much that you actually willing to change the whole thing of like a rainbow, a fag, a gay, aka having a good time, having fun with friends? To me, the whole thing is retarded. The whole thing is retarded at this point, aka the last part I'll be talking about before I go to Christmas. Um, Flintstones, having a gay old time. That's what gay actually meant, having fun with friends. And now it's two buddies banging in the bedroom. Words. Words do matter. I think it's so funny that we've allowed this to actually happen as long as it actually has happened. It's up to us, the American people, to say, stop it. But yet we on the right have always been like, let them have their fun. Obama is the biggest problem, the biggest cancer to the whole America. They brought on the PC culture. They brought on all this rhetoric and brought America down to its knees right now. How's it going, everybody? The fact is, I don't know where we go from here. Yeah, it actually is. And the fact is, I enjoy doing this stuff. And that's true. That's true. Like I said, next month I'll be taking a 90-day hiatus. Like I said, for those that subscribe to this channel, you'll know more in the near weeks to come. It starts on January 6th. So you got to hit the subscribe button to actually know what's going to go on. I plan on having two buddies take over the channel for the next 90 days after that point. That's from January 6th till Easter. But when it comes down to these words, it's funny how we actually allow these words to actually change meaning. Seriously, rainbow, fag, gay. To me, the whole thing is freaking nuts. And there's a lot more, but I was kind of Russian in at the end. I'm not Russian, I'm American. Of course, you see the American flag. I would never say it. I'm never Russian. I'm fluffy. I'm too fat to run. I'm too fluffy to run. I would never say runner. I'm not a runner-up or whatsoever, other than eating some cake. I would never say it otherwise. With that, let's get to the whole rigmarole that actually happened the other day with Trump saying retard. I think it's yes, I'll write that down right here. Let me pray for the Philippines. I'm pretty sure I spelled it good as I can actually. All right. So let me finish off here with the retard thing that actually Trump said. And it was actually a legit quote, or not quote, but what he said about Tim Walz. First and foremost, like I said, Tampon Timmy was putting tampons in boys' bathrooms. The fact is, Trump said the statement that Tampon Timmy is retarded, which I agree with actually 100%. So you want to say that about Trump is a bit mental? What about Tampon Timmy? He was putting tampons in boys' bathrooms. Now if that's not actually mental, I don't know what actually is. I think it's hilarious. There we go. I appreciate that. By the way, for the people that are actually new here, if you enjoy this stuff, please hit the like notification bell and subscribe. I said if you don't like, I should actually do that once in a while. Actually, if you don't like this stuff, hit the like notification bell and subscribe, because there's a lot of people that don't like me, and I think it's funny. I'm a lovable person. I'm a lovable person. Look at this. Look at this. I'll never say it. I appreciate it. When Trump said the whole retarded thing, I will never have backed it up whatsoever, because I believe 100% that he is mentally ill. Tampon Timmy. It's one of those things where I think I live in Minnesota. So during the China virus, we witnessed everything he did. Everything that motherfucker did. Yes, I swore. I'm sorry. I know it's getting close to Christmas season. Like I did last night, I did a live on we're not at Christmas time, we're at Advent. So watch yesterday's live for more fun content with me. Yes, I do this once in a while because I like to be stupid. But Tampon Timmy, if he's not retarded, there's a reason why Kamala and Tampon were so bad together because neither of them made sense. First and foremost, he was never a football coach. Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play today, quarterback. Tampon Timmy, no, 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 no. That's one of those things where it's so silly. He was never a football coach, even though they say he was. Actually, I could be wrong on that one. Fact check me on that one. I might be wrong on that one. But I heard people say he was never a coach. Maybe it was something else that I heard. And I'm putting the two together. That's what sucks about it. But what he did during the China virus here in Minnesota, when he shut everything down, he kept everything shut down longer than he was basically like a California. We are certain things we're California 2.0, and certain things California is Minnesota 2.0. And the fact is, Minnesota is one of the better dairy states, but then you got California saying, "Buy our cheese." Go fuck yourself, California. You're in the West Coast, on the southern part of the frickin' country. We're the Midwest, dick bags. We are the country of the milk. But then again, this douchebag also said during that time, during the China virus, I'm from Central. He calls us rocks and cows. Hey, I'll take it. Just like when Hillary was calling us a bunch of deplorables. Yeah, she got us right. We are a bunch of deplorables. I'll take it every day of the week. At least I'm not a freaking killer. I'm not, married to Bill. I would never say it out loud. Quite frankly, I would never say it out loud. People tell me. So who's the retard? I have a question for you guys. Please answer this one honestly. And there's a few people on here, so I know hopefully we'll get a few answers here. Which side of the spectrum is more evil? I'm going to say two names. Which side is more evil? Tampon Timmy, you can name him that, or Donald Trump. Which side is more evil? I could say the left or the right. I want Tim Walz or Donald Trump. Really? There's people saying the Republicans are more evil. You guys are really not watching any of the stuff, are you? I think it's funny. Oh, man. This is funny. I was not expecting people watching this stuff to actually say Donald Trump. So you got Tampon Timmy that's actually for... All right. Let me... Is it because of his words? This is American flag. This is a freaking Turning Point USA cap. This is definitely not your guys' site. Actually, we're not a minority. The fact is, a lot of people are more so on... This is actually entertaining. I gotta say it twice because I was not expecting to see so many Donald Trump things. To be honest, Trump is not evil. He might be a dumbass, but he's not evil. There's a big difference. What's funny about this whole thing is okay. Now I'm gonna have some fun with this. We're gonna go back to the words thing a little bit later. The fact is, when you say Trump is the more evil one, what do you say? When you say Trump is more evil, okay, let's backtrack this for a beat. Now I'm going to try to think about the best way to do this. So we're going to go back to Joe Biden when he was president of the United States. I want to go back to when Joe Biden was president. First and foremost, prior to that, Trump wasn't president prior to that. He actually had a plan for Afghanistan. And the withdrawal was going to be legit. It was going to be, quite frankly, perfect. Perfect withdrawal. So Joe Biden is the president. And on that day, he's like, we're getting the military out of there. And what actually happens? People die. People are running for the plane. They jump on the plane. They fall to their death. Trump actually had a plan. Joe Biden is like, well, Trump made this whole thing that today is the day we're going to withdraw. And they take off. People die. Not just the people that were jumping on the plane, but other people die. I think it's funny when it comes down to it when you guys say Donald Trump. Because I'm taking you don't really follow politics. If you follow politics, you know that Trump's not the evil one. He's not the most holy person in the world. But he's not evil. He's our dumbass. If you're from America, he's our dumbass. And the fact is, when you guys say Trump over Tampon Timmy, I think it's silly. I really do. Trump's a creep. Joe Biden was sniffing children. Oh, they smell good today. Must have had a nice little bath this morning with mommy. That's what Joe Biden's thinking. Exactly. See, this is fun. I love this. YouTube is different than everything else. By the way, after my 90 days thing, I will be going to Rumble. I'll be doing a Rumble, YouTube at the same time type of thing. I'll be figuring all that shit out during my 90-day hiatus. Oh, man, this is fun. You guys are crazy. Oh, man. Let's talk a little bit more. We'll go back to words in just a beat, and then we'll end this one. I'm having a lot of fun on this one, though. I can't believe so many people said Trump was more evil than Tampon Timmy. Wow. But the fact is, if you don't follow this stuff, you follow CNN, MSNBC, the ones that are losing their hosts. I get it. That's why you got to go to, I'm nobody to go to for this kind of stuff. I'm new here. I'm no longer a baby anymore. I'm a toddler. You know, I'm like one of those ones that's walking around or like crawling around the house trying to get into mischief. I'm like the gnat. I'm no longer a gnat anymore. I'm a mosquito. One of those some bitches, you know. That's basically how I look at it. Stop talking and read chat. All right. So how far up do I go? All right. Okay, you desire you what is it? Deride me your speak English. Can you provide an organic thought, or are you just going to keep? Well, here's the thing. You want me to actually go on my own thoughts on this? Which part do you which part do you want me to talk about? My thoughts on the words, or my thoughts on Trump versus Tampon Timmy? Because there's a big difference. Because the fact is, at the end of the day, there's a lot. There's a lot to take in there, and that's the truth. So which one do you want me to talk about? Tampon Timmy and Trump, or words? Or are you just talking to other people on here? I don't know. It's like, that's what I hate about, reading the chat. Okay, I appreciate it. And you know what? I appreciate you guys coming on here and taking the time to actually hang out with me for a beat. Okay, I'm going to talk about Tampon Timmy and Trump first. And then I'm going to get back to words, because that's what the topic's actually at hand. My thoughts on this is this. Trump went after Tim Walz because of this. He brought all this fraudulence here in Minnesota with all the Somalian money that's actually not going towards anyone but Somalians. And he said it's retarded. The whole thing that Tim Walz is allowing to actually happen here in Minnesota is retarded. And is under his watch. The fact is, at the end of the day, if you were a red state governor, any of this kind of bullshit would actually happen under your watch. You would have been impeached. But being as a blue state, plus it's under, it's Minnesota, so you got to be careful because it's what's it called? Sanctioned city, whatever it's called, where God forbid you go to that city to actually take care of business. He's got that whole thing right there for him. That's why the whole enchilada is actually happening the way it actually is. To me, the whole thing is bullshit. And Trump calling him retarded, I think it's actually fitting to allow this bullshit to happen, and it's been going on longer than what anybody actually knows. I don't know how long it actually is, so I sound retarded right there. Yes, I'll actually admit that one. But the fact is, long enough where the taxpayers, we're losing a lot of money here, and the fact is, it's not right. And Timmy should be impeached and probably thrown in prison. That's my whole thoughts on this one. Exactly. It's one of those things where Tampon never did his time. AK as a governor, he was a horseshit governor, and he's even a worse person. As a VP, put me in coach. I'm ready to play today. Oh man, it's one of those things where. Let's go back to words. I think I'm ready to almost end this one. Unless somebody else got something to actually add to it. Because I got that last part that I actually want to... Ooh, I got to also pray for the Philippines. We're going to do a short prayer for the Philippines. There we go. Father, Son, Holy Spirit, amen. Dear God, with your love and grace, please give the Philippines some health and happiness and help them recover, because I'm not sure what's going on over there, to be honest. But let them actually become a better whatever. Like I said, I don't know what's going on. I just pray for the Philippines. Let them get stronger and better. Amen. Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Like, I have no idea what's actually going on over the Philippines. I didn't see anything today, so I'm sorry if I got something wrong. This dude is like 30 minutes ago and told you several times what's going on. Well, I was not reading. Well, I do my monologue first. I do my monologue and then I read the chat. I say that a lot of times when I first started live. Jesus. Yes, and that's how we're going to end it actually with Jesus. I'm sorry, when I do my monologue, I'm not reading people's chats. Everybody knows that. I am a one-person band right now. Before I close, the fact is, like I said, it's my monologue first, then so the people watching in the future, I'm reading the chat right now. People are pissed. It is what it is. It's one of those things where I'm a little, like, Jesus, I can't even actually do my monologue first and then actually do this whole thing. That's what actually is frustrating. From now on, I'm going to do a shorts on here saying, I'm going to do my monologue first. That's the whole point of it, is the monologue. Come on, brother. You know that already. You know that. Before I close, I want to do the Christmas thing. Because, let's be honest, Christmas is where the left really hates. The left hates the whole thing. I'm almost done here. It's one of those things. People are going to be listening in the future. It's like, what the hell is Des even looking at? Yes, I believe in Jesus Christ. So, we're at that time of year where it's December now. I'm not going to look at the chats till I'm done with this part right here. And throughout the year, from January till November, I say Happy Holidays and Never Alive. But come December 1st until end of December, I say Merry Christmas. The only reason why I do that is because the left hates Merry Christmas. It's all about the holidays. It's all about the holidays. Nope, 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 nope. December is about Merry Christmas. I think it's hilarious. It's all about pissing off the right people, actually, at this point. Because it's about words. Once again, it's about words. The left is such a silly group of people, and I don't get how they don't get it at this point. Question on here is, are you against black people? Really? Really? Oh, does this guy look like a racist to you? Jesus Christ. He's looking at me right now. I got a picture of Jesus Christ up here. I got 2 crucifixes down here. And I got like 10 or 15 others upstairs. You guys are crazy on here. Another question is, do I work on big vehicles? No. No. Oh, man. You guys are crazy. You guys are cracking me up on this one. Bloody hell. This is like a fucking part of my French. I know we're getting close to Christmas time, but 20 questions. Oh, man. Good times are had by y'all. I would never say it. People tell me. We're a half hour into it. A half hour in. Well, if you're talking about the burger, who doesn't like a Big Mac? I think we're done with this one because I don't think it's going to go anywhere decent at this point. Oh. Damn. Big flag. Yummy. Once again, I love you guys. I do appreciate you guys. Until next time, I plan on going live tomorrow night. So if you guys have not subscribed to this channel, got a few more seconds. Like always, happy. Oh, no. I almost said it. Like always. Merry Christmas. We'll see you tomorrow night sometime.